How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. What's going on, guys?
It is another day that we talk wrestling, and we're going to be talking about some just, news and stuff, as well as Raw and SmackDown. But I want to kind of get your thought on, to really just start it off. And if we do get distracted, sorry, we do have, the Vegas Golden Knights and the Winnipeg Jets hockey game going on, so we will get distracted for sure.
Oh yes, of course. It is 1-0 right
and it's 1-0. That's good. So I wanted to kind of start off with the whole thing that I think it broke. Was it Monday or Sunday? Nia Jax.
It was the same day.
It was the same day. Okay, so Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey has been announced as a title match for Money in the Bank. What do you think? What do you think about this?
I think what everybody thinks.
Too soon.
Yeah, it sucks because she hasn't even had one singles match. Actually, this is actually gonna be her first singles match, right? Because I think you're right. Yeah, and I like what she said. Even though what she said was they made her say, so she don't look don't look wrong.
Yeah,
there is other people that deserve that opportunity, and only because she's Ronda Rousey, they're giving it to her.
I was very surprised by this. Yeah. I was very surprised by this. I just like the one I was surprised also in SmackDown. They immediately pushed people that I wasn't expecting them to be pushing to that top spot. You know what I mean? Like Carmella still had her little thing with Charlotte. I was expecting that to keep going. It turned out no, it's gonna be Asuka, and then Nia. While I was a little tired of the Nia and Alexa Bliss, I still think this would have been a good time to bring in somebody else to face Nia. I thought the way they were building WrestleMania with Sasha and Bayley going at it, I thought that would have been a perfect culmination for somebody to turn heel. You could have created another monster heel, and that person could have gone against Nia. You know what I mean? If, let's say, Bayley would have turned heel, whatever. That rivalry should have been done already. You know, that Bayley and Sasha thing. Now you already have a good top heel to go in and face Nia for the title. But they never did that. They never really... They haven't... Am I wrong?
Nia's a face, right?
Yeah, Nia's a face, yeah. Am I wrong? But besides Alexa Bliss, there is really no major women heel. Am I wrong? I have to be wrong. And I'm talking about Raw only.
No.
Think about it. Like you could be like, this is a legit heel. It could have been Natalya. I think Natalya could have been a legit, but Natalya turned face. So
there's actually nobody.
I can't think of anybody. If Riot Squad.
Yeah, but they're not.
Riot Squad.
They're not up there.
They're not up there. They could have built Ruby Riott up there.
Yeah,
they could have built her up there and have her face her. But I'm with you, and I think a lot of people. It's too soon. Obviously, I'm not blaming Ronda. It's really not her fault. It's not her call. It's WWE's like, all right, we're sticking you in there. I wonder if this. Okay, it's in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think it's in Chicago. Money in the Bank. Normally, Chicago doesn't have trouble selling tickets. Now, I wonder. I'm just so curious as to why they went really, really moneymaker.
I don't know if you noticed. So soon. They keep insinuating that what's best for business. So I don't even know, man. I really, when I heard that, I was just like, whatever. You know, it's like I really don't know their thought process to this, because I would have gave Ronda Rousey at least 1 or 2 matches, to show her skills and everything, and now she's literally just put straight to the top. Now that she's gonna win, I don't know. Maybe they have something up their sleeve. I don't know, because WWE lately has been surprising us. So I don't know what they're gonna end up doing. Maybe Alexa Bliss might come in and interrupt. I don't know, but it does suck for all the other women. In the locker room that deserve the opportunity and have never had that opportunity.
Well, they could have been built up. Long time. Yeah, they could have been built up for that opportunity too. It's really weird. It was really weird. So when I saw it, I was like, wow, like no build up, no nothing. And apparently, the storyline that they're going for is that Nia Jax challenged Ronda Rousey. So it wasn't the other way around. Yeah. Storyline's been saying it was Nia Jax who put the challenge out.
They were interviewing. I saw the little clip that they were interviewing Ronda Rousey, and Nia Jax just like comes up to her and says, "Oh, can you do this?" And hold up their championship. And then that she did her little spiel telling her that she challenges her, but Ronda Rousey was like, oh no, so many other girls deserve this opportunity. Yeah. But I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't. It sucks. But, it is what it is. It's made. Now we're just gonna have to wait till Money in the Bank to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't see them just be like, all right, Ronda Rousey's champion now. The end. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gotta have something has to
because
happen.
if she wins and she becomes champion, the women's title is gonna be like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
his title,
and that's gonna suck.
You know what I mean? Like, why? I don't know. I think all titles should be kind of like what Seth Rollins is doing.
Yeah, that
he defends it all the time. It's always on the line, and I think that's what it's supposed to be. Like, you know, having it vacant, like what's his name? Brock Lesnar has, he just literally just shows up when they need him to show up.
Right.
I feel like Ronda Rousey is gonna be the same exact thing. They need to sell tickets. All right, come through.
And that's what I was curious about. I was like, is it a ticket sell issue? I highly doubt it. It's Chicago. Chicago's normally well with selling tickets. Yeah. You talk about Chicago, LA, and New York. I don't think you're gonna have trouble selling tickets. But it's kind of weird. Speaking of Chicago, I didn't mention this in our but okay, I know I probably know a little bit more about outside of wrestling than you do. Like, okay, Ring of Honor, for instance, or I know
the types of the companies, but I don't really know any of the wrestlers.
I wanted to bring up like the All In show. Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay, so apparently it's Cody Rhodes.
Cody
Rhodes and the Bullet Club. They're making their own show, right? Yeah. And apparently it's sold out in like 30 minutes in Chicago, 10,000 seats.
Holy shit!
They did announce that Rey Mysterio will be part of it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because they're all
independent wrestlers. Wrestlers. They mentioned that Rey Mysterio is going to be part of it. And apparently there's rumors going around that CM Punk.
I read about CM Punk. Yeah, I heard about CM Punk.
It's not till September 1st, I think it is. I don't know if you have anything.
No, I read about it actually like 2 months ago that they were trying to do something about that, but that it was only what is that group?
It's the Bullet Club.
The Bullet Club. It was only them first, but that they were trying to
make it bigger
with CM Punk, and CM Punk kind of tweeted a teaser about it of him showing up.
Yeah,
it's like I think he put "Should I be all in" or something like that.
Something like that. Right? It was a couple of months ago.
I didn't know about Rey Mysterio. That's pretty cool.
They announced Rey Mysterio was going to be in it.
So that's pretty cool, man. I think that's cool that they're all doing their own thing. I don't think WWE would be happy kind of because he doesn't have a good relationship with all those people.
Who?
WWE with like Cody Rhodes. And like the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
And CM Punk. So technically, it's all these people that the WWE don't like, other than Rey Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio's he can do whatever the hell he wants.
I think Rey Mysterio has moved into the Jericho realm. Yeah. Where Jericho, speaking of outside independence, Jericho is going to New Japan again.
Yeah, he's doing it again in September or something, right?
Something like that. He's doing it again in New Japan. So, but it's he's allowed to do that because he's Chris Jericho. He dedicated years to Vince McMahon and to that company, and I think Vince knows.
But Vince has a good relationship with New Japan. I've read that they've gotten better with
better relationship.
Yeah. So I don't know with Cody Rhodes and everything, but yeah, Rey Mysterio's up there now.
Yeah, I think it's like he do what you want. He's doing his second appearance in WWE this year. He's going to that All In show, and God knows what else he's gonna do. They might bring him in for a match or two. I mean,
he's getting paid the big bucks just to come in. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we talked about we did about the Chris Jericho. I feel like I wanted to mention something else.
Wait, in the news?
Yeah,
Enzo.
Oh, that's right. Enzo. So apparently, nothing happened. Apparently, like he's innocent. Like
I don't know, man.
I read it today.
I actually never heard. I haven't heard about it. I did hear when it first happened that the girl was a little off or something, but I heard that was no evidence kind of thing. But they were still trying to search and stuff. Well, if he's innocent, that's cool, man. I don't know how the WWE would probably take it if they would bring him back in, and if they do, it would not. But I think he's already burnt out. A lot of people didn't stopped liking him.
That's what I was talking to my wife about, because I was like, hey, I was going over maybe like 2 hours ago. I was going over some news, and my wife was making food, and then I was like, hey, I just read right now that that Enzo, I guess he's not, they're not gonna press any charges because there's insufficient evidence and blah blah. She was like, hey, so do you think Enzo is going to be back in the WWE? I was like, hell no, he ain't going to come back to WWE.
He's got burnt, unfortunately.
He burnt bridges. Like, it wasn't, I don't even think it has anything to do with, I wouldn't say it has nothing to do, but I'm going to say that was like the last straw. You know what I mean? Like, it was like what happened, the whole accusing thinking was the last straw, but I don't think that has anything that he already burned a bunch of bridges before that event happened.
Oh yeah,
he was already
the
hated.
locker room didn't like him. I ever heard that he was just a dick all around.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't think Vince would bring him back.
No.
People have forgot about him.
I forgot about him.
I didn't even know he existed. Moving on, dude. Raw was pretty good, man. I think WWE or Vince McMahon has been listening to our podcast because
they have to have been listening to our podcast.
They've been pretty boring the past 2 weeks.
They would be
fools. Let's try to give them something to talk about.
They would be fools if they're not listening to our podcast. Fools, I tell you.
I enjoyed Raw, actually. I was able to enjoy Raw this past Monday.
So I was talking to you a little bit, maybe a couple of minutes before you got here, and I was saying, or before we started recording, I was talking to you. I was saying, look, a lot of times I watch Raw and SmackDown with my television on, and it's loud, but I'm also working in my dining table. I have my TV flipped. I'm watching it just kind of like I'm watching the Golden Knights right now. But the thing is, sometimes I don't pay too much attention to it. So I missed the completely, I didn't miss it, but I didn't really pay too much attention to the beginning.
Yeah.
But apparently it was like Roman and Jinder brawled. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Roman came out. Same Roman. I still like him. I just don't like what they're giving him lately.
Yeah.
He came out, did his old little spiel again about that Jinder took his opportunity, that it was not fair, blah blah blah, and then he called him out.
Let me ask you about Roman, because I know you like Roman, but you just don't like how he's been written. I kind of feel the same way. I don't dislike Roman. I just don't like how he's been written. Yeah. My wife's the same way. My wife's like, I don't dislike Roman. She's like, I just don't like the way they're writing him. And like, ice cream truck. Now, what do you think about a heel turn? Like, I feel like it's gone to a point where it's
probably
like
something he needs, man.
Dude, like I was telling my wife, and I was like, this reminds me so much of The Rock when he needed that heel turn back in the late 90s, when just people were just sick and tired of that character. I don't know. I still feel like I was telling my wife, I was like, look, the moment Roman turns heel, everyone is going to love him.
Look what happened to Rollins.
Yeah.
Look at Rollins now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He went back to being face, but he was heel for a while. He was hated, but people loved him.
I'm going to be like, because he's going to be able to get the microphone and tell the fans exactly what he wants to tell them, and that's going to get him over. Like, that's going to get him over. It's just him just saying, like, F all you guys for always booing at me, for not believing in me, blah, blah, blah. It's going to get him over.
I think that I've actually never thought about that, but I think it'll probably be better for him.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, it's the same thing. It's been the same thing for the past month.
Yeah.
I think every Monday he comes out the same bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the same thing.
And it's just either Brock or a different person, a different character that does the same thing to him. Yeah, what they've been doing to him is not fair. I get it,
right.
But it's just like they need to change it up, man.
Yeah, and like you were saying, I'm kind of feel the same way, where it's story wise, it's not fresh with Roman. Like it's not fresh. It's not working. They need to do something else. Like you said, it's literally same crap week after week after week after week with him. And it's not. I don't even, like I said, I don't think it's him. I think the guy is talented. I think the guy plays him with the right person, he'll have a good match.
Yeah.
He's got decent mic skills. He's got a look. It's not like a lost cause. I still think WWE can salvage, and make Roman their top guy like they want to. I just feel like they need to take a detour.
Well, they're feuding him now with
Jinder because
Jinder.
No, because
there's nobody.
Well, I heard that they're feuding him with Jinder because Jinder, overall, everyone just hates Jinder.
Yeah.
But I keep hearing on Monday and on pay-per-views and all stuff, they keep saying like, "You both suck. You both suck." Yeah. They'll cheer that.
But they've actually cheered Jinder more than they.
I could believe it. And I could believe it.
And I was just like, that's how much they hate this dude. And this is Vince's fault. Unless this is his plan. I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard he's a genius or whatever he needs to do. If this is his plan to literally get him hated, I don't know, man. But maybe a heel turn would be good for him. But yeah, what ended up happening, he calls him out. Kurt Angle comes out and tells him, no, he's not coming out. You know what I mean? And then
because I glanced at the TV, they were brawling backstage or something, and then it just kind of spread out to like the front.
Yeah, because what's his name? Kurt Angle just tells him that he's not coming out, and then he was all like that he's going to be competing in a triple threat match. For the qualification of the Money in the Bank, and he was like, all right, cool, put me in. He was like, nope, you already had your opportunity. blah blah blah. This is my job. He told him. So that's when he went out and he looked for him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he beat his ass. You know, and but I don't know.
Yeah,
he hurt his ribs.
Same thing,
hurt his ribs and everything. But yeah, it's the same crap. The same thing with he always called out Brock. You know what I'm Brock.
Samoa Joe. It's the same. It's the same thing. The way they're writing Roman, it's just like
same shit.
They're just deleting the name of the person of the opponent, and they're just putting in a new opponent. But it's the same crap. They're just kind of doing the same thing. Like you're saying, I think we both like Roman. We don't dislike Roman. We just don't like the way they're writing him.
Maybe a heel turn would be good, man.
I think so. I did watch the first match of the night, the Intercontinental Championship match. Seth Rollins defeated Kevin Owens. Great match.
Dude, this match was good.
Man. It was really fun.
It was really good. I love watching that match,
mm-hmm.
man.
I was like, I'm going to take a break from work a little bit. I'm going to relax, get some cookies. And I started watching the match, and it was a really good match.
I watched Raw in parts, but this one was one of the matches that I watched.
Yeah.
It was really good. Dude, both of them gave it all. For a second, I was like, I thought Owens was going to take it.
Owens could have taken, yeah.
But you know what, man? This is what I was waiting for. Something different, something cool. You know, we haven't seen Owens and Rollins in a long time. You know what I mean? They were good matches.
It was different.
It was a good match, and you know, Rollins took it clean. And I thought Sammy was gonna come out, but that was weird.
I thought so too.
But they made a full, nice, clean.
Yeah, it was
match.
Overall, it was a really good match. It was like you said. It was just a good, solid match where it was like no interference, no bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just straight up, just wrestling. And I thought that was fun.
It
was a great match. Second match of the night was a Money in the Bank qualifying match of the with Bobby Roode defeating Baron Corbin and No Way Jose, the guy we both hate. Hey,
this wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
We got to see No Way Jose wrestle, and he's not bad. Kind of like what Corey Graves said. He's like, once he leaves his dancing and his conga line behind, he has a bright future. And it's true because he can wrestle. True. The dude can wrestle. He's a bigger dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, I think they all kind of, you know, showed off that day. But Bobby Roode took it at the end, so he's going to the Money in the Bank. I
think we're both in agreement where it's not No Way Jose, it's that damn character.
It's the character.
It's the damn character. The character's stupid. You know what I mean? It's not him. It's not the his wrestling abilities, maybe even his mic skills. Which I don't remember his mic skills in NXT. I've just seen his wrestling ability. He's fine. He's a good wrestler. It's just a damn freaking character, dude. That thing sucks.
It's a character. We say it every week. Get away from it.
Yeah, man, it sucks. Now we go with the newly formed B Team.
B Team.
Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas defeated Breezango. So they were. I did catch this part that they were backstage and they wanted a title opportunity, but Angle kind of said, "You guys gotta start from the bottom and move your way up." And they create the B Team, and now they got one win.
Best team. They celebrated and everything. It was cool. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool segment for the.
I'm glad when the Miztourage broke up that they didn't break these two guys up, because I think these two guys have chemistry together, and I think that they work really well. They give them a new team, new identity. Go out there and do your thing.
And they're the funny of the show.
They are.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're the funny of the show. They make you laugh, and I think that's something.
It's almost. Look, like I feel like they can kind of put them in the in a New Day level where they're very comedic, but you can also take them serious.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because they both can wrestle.
Yeah, they can.
They're both good wrestlers, so there's nothing. You know, everything's there. You know, just give them a chance, and I think that's what WWE is doing with all these tag teams lately.
Yeah,
is giving them a chance, giving them time, you know, to wrestle with people. Breezango, it's like they're like another B Team type of people.
Yeah,
kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I think that they made this match so they can win.
Yeah, they specifically made this match so they can kind of push that B Team, which I think they'll eventually end up pushing that team up a little bit. But I like them. I like them a lot. We move on to the fourth match of the night, which is Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Ember Moon defeating the Riot Squad, Ruby Riot, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan.
So didn't watch it.
I did watch
neither. It was just another triple threat match. It was cool. Like Ember Moon kind of didn't even. I don't even think she even wrestled. I don't even think she got the chance to wrestle.
Did she?
I think she just like threw herself somewhere, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
She didn't wrestle. Only Natalya and Sasha Banks wrestled.
Huh, interesting.
From what I remember.
Yeah, this was a blur to me. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't remember it, to be honest with you. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt defeat the Revival.
This was a blur to me. I kind of didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I knew who was gonna win. I was just like, eh.
I don't remember too much. Hey, what the hell happened to the Authors of Pain? I haven't seen them for like 3 weeks. I feel like I haven't seen them
here last week.
Were they?
I think so. And I have a feeling that they're the ones that are going to come up soon, since they like to push everybody the first week.
Right. Jeez.
I'm being serious, bro. I bet you anything that either not this pay-per-view, next pay-per-view is going to be Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt against them.
I'm thinking maybe B Team.
B Team?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. We'll see.
You never know.
Now, this next segment I did listen to, and this segment, so Sami Zayn showed Bobby Lashley's interview, and people were already chanting boring because that interview was ridiculously boring. But Sami Zayn is promising to expose Bobby Lashley next week by bringing in Lashley's sisters. Now, I have to, this is either going to go really bad or this can be really good. I don't think there's a middle ground here, to be honest with you, next week. I think it has more potential to be really, really bad segment.
Yeah, usually what I've noticed, and in the past too, when they try to bring actors that are somebody's family.
Oh, okay.
It always goes bad, and it's boring.
Does. It is boring
because you kind of got to depend on them, kind of in a way too, because they have to act and do their part.
Right.
But I have a feeling that the only person that's gonna have a chance to do something good here is gonna be Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Since he's one that's gonna bring it and do the whole
now,
thing.
They could work with not bringing in his real sisters and just bringing in trained actresses.
No, of course.
You know what I mean? They could do something, but man, this has potential to be a train wreck, bro.
And I have a feeling it is. Have you noticed people hate Bobby Lashley? They don't like him. They booed the shit out of him in the match when he wrestled. Yeah, it's funny because he kind of did a move and he raised his hands, kind of everybody's like boo, and he was like, oh man, he didn't raise his hands the whole fucking match.
Lashley is talented as hell. He's just freaking vanilla. He's literally plain. Yeah, there's nothing special about him. He's freaking great talent. Huge. I mean, he's just big. You know what I mean? He can wrestle, but there's no character. There's no character build up with him. There's nothing. And if this is their way of building his character with introducing his sisters, him being a family guy, I don't think it's working. It's making him look like a little sissy.
Yeah, it's really not gonna. I don't know. I feel like they had plans with Lashley. Yeah, they fell apart, and they just were forced to have.
I can see that.
I think that's what happened because from what I had read in the past, it was that he was gonna retire. Was that a goal?
No, it wasn't.
That he was gonna retire Brock Lesnar. Not retire, but send him off.
Okay.
That he was gonna be it. That it was gonna be more like they both have MMA background. They both are champions. Yeah. They both this and that. But I guess that fell through. Because Lesnar's still the champion, he's still around, and from the looks of it,
I could see something like that happening, in SummerSlam or something.
Yeah, but that's what they said. But I heard it's not going to happen anymore. I don't know from what I read, but I don't know. So now I feel like they just threw him in there, and he's just another big guy.
He's not over, dude. He's not over.
People don't like him.
I think this shows you that wrestling alone can't get you over because the guy's talented as hell.
Yeah,
but he just has no character.
I haven't really heard him on the mic or anything like that. They haven't given him any time. Bro, if you're good on the mic...
That interview was boring as hell.
If you're good on the mic, bro, you don't... example, Enzo. If you're good on the mic, your wrestling skills don't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you're good... Carmella. You know what I mean? If you're good to talk, then you're fine.
Yeah. So it's true. So like I said, I'm very intrigued about this segment next week because... It's only two ways, dude. And I'm thinking this is going to be a train wreck, bro.
I love Sami Zayn, bro. So
I do too.
We'll see how it happens.
I do too. And I don't even think it's going to be them. It's all on the writers, bro. If they can write something really good or they're going to just freaking train wreck this thing.
Because I'm thinking, what are they going to do? They're just going to interview them and be like, oh, no, he was a bad guy. He wasn't there for me.
Right.
What are they going to say? You know what I
don't know. Like I said, it
sounds like it's going the wrong way.
It sounds like it's going really the wrong way. But... it's definitely got my attention because I have a feeling it's going to go the wrong way.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next Monday.
We'll see what happens next Monday, right? Sixth match of the night, Money in the Bank qualifying match, which is Alexa Bliss defeated Mickie James and Bayley. So Alexa Bliss pinned Bayley to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank match.
We all knew that they were going to...
Yeah.
What's it called?
I think I'm at the point where I love Alexa Bliss. I think she's really good.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think I'm at the point where it's for the last 2 years, Alexa Bliss and even Charlotte have been the main focal point of each individual brand, whether if one of them was a SmackDown, that one was headlining at SmackDown, or one of them was a Raw, that one's been headlining Raw.
That's true. They were both on each one champions.
Yeah. And it's been for the last 2 years, it feels like year and a half easy. I'm kind of tired. It's kind of maybe time to bring somebody else in and maybe give them a chance. I don't know. I kind of want to see like the old Bayley back. Bayley's getting a better response. Ever since she came back from injury, she's gotten so much better response from the fans. Fans were turning on her. She came back, and it looks like she came back with a little bit more of a different attitude. And people have been
more of a rougher. I'm gonna stand up
more
for
aggressive.
myself, more aggressive. Yeah,
which has been good, and I think that's really been helping her connect with the fans. But just storyline wise, they're just not giving her anything, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like Bayley. From the beginning, I've always liked her. But this whole Alexa Bliss thing, I don't know. Well, who do you got at the Money in the Bank right now? You got
women? Oh crap, I don't have that up.
You got what's her name? Becky Lynch is qualified.
WWE money.
You got what's her name? Charlotte Flair.
She qualified?
Yeah, I think last week. No.
Did she? I don't know. Let me check. What do we have? No, damn it. Let me check women. Women. If I can spell women, not A, it's with an E. Oh, Ember Moon, Charlotte.
Charlotte. They're still waiting on some.
Yeah,
but.
Has this Sasha qualified?
See, like, those are good people. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe I don't think Alexa's going to win. I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't either.
But whoever wins chooses, right?
Yeah.
They choose who they want.
Well, I think if a Raw woman wins, she only goes against Raw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that's how it works.
Okay, yeah.
But...
I don't know, man. I don't know how this is going. Alexa Bliss, I love Alexa Bliss. She's a good wrestler. Yeah. She's pretty, and I'm pretty sure that's why they had her up there as well.
She's good in the mic.
Yeah, and she's a good heel.
Yeah,
she's like you said, it's been a
long time. Kind of
like it's time to move on and give other people opportunities. So I
want to see Nia carry the brand. You know what I mean? Like I want to see her carry the brand for a little bit. But I thought
that's what the plan was.
I don't feel like that's what the plan is. I don't feel like they're giving her the attention that she probably deserves right now as a champion. I don't know. We'll see where they leave with these women here. But we'll move on to the 7th match of the night, which is Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defeated Finn Balor and Braun Strowman. So that one I didn't watch, dude.
It was okay, man.
Was it okay?
It was okay. Like at first I was excited because I was like,
don't tell me Finn Balor's the one that got pinned. There's no way anybody's picking Roman. Yeah. Strowman, I mean.
He got pinned by Dolph Ziggler.
Okay.
They teased McIntyre and Braun Strowman to wrestle.
Interesting.
But it never happened. It was kind of like those matches where they just beat up the smaller guy. Most of the time, he tried tagging like 20 times. There was a good part. McIntyre was outside.
Okay.
And by the trophy, I don't know. Every time Braun Strowman wrestles, his trophy's there. So
that's right. I forgot about that.
He was around there. Braun Strowman comes around the corner in full speed, bro.
Oh, dude, those are fun when he does that in full speed.
It hurt him.
Did it?
Because McIntyre's a big dude.
Yeah,
he came in and just whap, but McIntyre just flew and kind of like went back and he kind of like dropped they broke the what's it called, his trophy.
They broke the trophy?
Yeah, because it fell.
Oh, dang.
But and while that was happening, what's his name? Balor kind of looked over and like got distracted. Okay. Ziggler got him.
The zigzag and stuff. Okay,
he beat him. But like it was funny because you could saw Strowman was holding on to his shoulder.
Interesting.
But I don't know. It was cool. It was a nice match. But Strowman came in, but I think he only like wrestled Dolph or something like that for a little bit and then went back in. But but they teased because it first started with McIntyre and he was up front and Balor was right there and then Balor tagged in Strowman and everybody went crazy.
Oh yeah,
everybody went crazy, and then McIntyre's like, I've been waiting for this, and then he tags Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah,
it was a cool match. It was decent.
Cool.
I was expecting something else, but then again, it's just to push McIntyre and Dolph, Ziggler. So it was all right. It was
good. That's good. Money in the Bank qualifying match. Kevin Owens, Elias, and Bobby Lashley. So Owens substituted for the injured Jinder Mahal since he kept getting beat up, and actually during Raw he got speared by a fake ass wall right through the fake.
Oh yeah, you could tell they put that wall just for that. I was all like, why is there a wall in the hallway?
That thing looked like paper thin.
Yeah, too. It was super big. You could tell they did it for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he what's his name? Roman speared him.
Yeah,
speared him, and supposedly like you hear the doctor. Does it hurt in the same spot it hurt before? And then they just cut off the camera. I was like, oh,
watch him pull out a chart of the happy faces and sad faces from 0 to 10. How is your pain level?
For real, I was like, you gotta be. But yeah, that happened. So, Kurt Angle's horrible acting self came in and it was like, oh. He's like, the match has to go on. I'm going to find your replacement. And he looks around and he leaves.
Oh, and then I think Stephanie had something to do with it. Owens
getting in. It's because Owens, after Owens lost to Seth Rollins,
yeah,
he came and said, all this crap I've been through, and you need to put me into this match. You need to make me and like give me another match to qualify. Blah blah. He's like, no. He's like, I can't. You already lost. Blah blah blah. He's like, okay, and he threatened him with calling Stephanie, and he's like, it's gonna be done, and he called her. You know what I mean? And then you see Kurt Angle on the phone with Stephanie McMahon saying, okay, I'm your bitch. You know what I mean? So
Owens, I did watch a little bit of the match. Match was pretty good.
It was decent. It was good.
So Owens defeated them. He pinned Elias with the frog splash. After the match, Owens, Zayn, and Elias all beat down Lashley until Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns made the save. Did that make it on TV?
No.
Okay, so I'm just reading this. And that probably was like in the dark match or something.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was just probably Owens winning, and that's how TV ended.
This is he won, and that's how. Okay. This is where Lashley got booed like
booed out of the house.
Elias is super over in London, bro. People throughout the match, bro, were shouting his name. They were shouting "Walk with Elias" the whole match, right? Dang. So Elias picks up on that, and he beats up a bunch of people
in the middle of the match.
He's like, and they bring him a fucking mic, and then he bring him his guitar. He tries to play, and then Owens comes back, and he's like, oh, and he throws it out. He was all like, they're trying to walk with me. I think he says that, yeah, bro. I like Elias.
I do too. I do too. Elias. I think he's over as well. It's really funny with him, and I did remember that part in the middle of the match.
I like that they're letting him do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was part of it because you never know how the crowd is going to react.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he felt the crowd. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I'm going to do this and this is going to be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool too.
I liked it. It was awesome. And I like that they just like, walk with the line. They just kept the whole. And then every time Bobby Lashley would do something, boo. Just boo the crap out of him, bro. I was just like,
It's they got to change it up, man. They got to do something. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's move on to SmackDown. SmackDown Live. Another good show. I thought it was another good show. So again, I didn't really pay too much attention. Don't die on us, John. But Big Cass started by interrupting Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan was talking about that he kind of making it seem that his road is to go again to the WWE Championship. Even if it takes a little long, his focus is I need to get to the top again. Yeah. But Big Cass did come out, and they brawled a little bit. But Bryan just beat the hell out of him.
They didn't brawl, bro. Bryan just beat the crap out of him.
Bryan just beat the hell out of him.
Yeah,
he got him in a submission, and it's
he almost he was targeting his the knee surgery.
Yeah,
and excuse me. Well, you could tell Bryan. They tried, he was super pissed because he started talking about his family,
right?
When he was doing it, but he targeted the knee, and like they made it seem like he lost a screw.
Okay.
Because he literally went for that knee like for a while because he did the lock on him, and then they were like stop because a bunch of referees. He puts his hands up. He gets out the ring.
Okay. And
grabs this fool's leg and just smacks it around the
pole.
Oh
jeez. So that's right.
Yeah, he did all that to his knee. I think he did something else to it, and he just he kept hitting it. He kept hitting, and then he couldn't stop. And so I guess they're reviving this feud again.
Let me ask you something. Is this believable?
Yeah. I want to say.
Okay, I'm glad that you brought that up because I do too. I think it is. Okay, so Cass is 6 feet tall. Bryan is 5'8", 5'9" at the most, right? Now, I was listening to the Talk is Jericho podcast, right?
What do you mean like in real life?
Well, in WWE.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, in WWE. So I was listening to the Talk Is Jericho podcast a couple of days ago, and Daniel Bryan was on, and I was listening to that episode where he was saying that one of his opponents that he wants to really wrestle is Brock Lesnar. He was saying, but you got to make it believable, especially a guy his size.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, how do you make it believable? And I'm like, I think Daniel Bryan really has it down as to how to make his size being able to take on these giants.
Because he's fast.
Because he's fast and he's aggressive.
Well, this is what I've in life, in general, what I've gone through, what I go by, and something my friend told me a long time ago. Mm-hmm. He's like, the bigger they are, the slower they are.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's an advantage to us in a way. If you're big and they grab you, that's a bad thing. Yeah. That's like in life in general, in a fight or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the truth. And then that's from the looks of it, that's kind of like a strategy because he's small but he's quick. Like the way he did, the Cass couldn't even catch him.
Yeah.
And he just kept hitting that knee, and he couldn't grab him anymore. So he's a smart wrestler. And I maybe. Him taking out Big Cass again kind of gives him that credibility to being able to take a bigger guy, a Brock Lesnar, like Roman Reigns, even like Lashley. Yeah. Like those are bigger dudes. That this Bryan weighs 205 or something like that. He's like
I think at the podcast he mentioned that he's about 180. But he has to go back to. But before he retired, he was 205. Yeah.
Yeah, because he has to be, because if not, he's considered a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a Rey Mysterio type of thing.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio was super quick. He still is. And it's hard to catch. I know the whole when he wrestled that Big Show. The whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it, but it's believable. It's happened before, so why not?
I think like you said, it's hard to catch. He's quick, but I think he it makes him believable that he can take on these giants because of his aggression too. He's very aggressive.
The way he gets,
he starts getting riled up. He does those corners, kicks to the corners. He does those yes kicks. They look like it hurt.
Yeah.
He's a very aggressive wrestler, which is why I think we forget his size for a minute.
He's 5'8".
He's like 5'8", dude.
I thought he was at least 6 feet.
No, hell no, he ain't 6 feet.
So he's like Ziggler's size then.
Ziggler's bigger than him. Dude's like 5'8", maybe 5'9". Maybe I might be exaggerating.
Maybe because he's putting on weight now. You could tell he's getting a little heftier. He's adding muscle. He's gonna have to add like at least 20 pounds of muscle on him. If he's 180, that's a lot. It's 15, gonna take him a while.
At least 15 pounds.
Next year he'll be bigger. But yeah, man, I think it's believable. I think this whole, I don't like Big Cass. I really don't like his heel, the way he is. I don't like his mic skills. He's annoying. He's annoying. Like this segment was annoying to me, but I don't know if this Daniel Bryan's gonna, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to do Money in the Bank something.
I think okay, this is the thing with Big Cass. I think he's doing a decent job.
Yeah, for being a heel.
But the thing is that I'm with you. I think he's boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think he's boring, plain and simple. Again, maybe it's the way they're writing him, but I still think that he's just a boring character for me. I don't know.
They need to do. There's certain characters in the WWE that they need to do something with them, because they kind of keep doing the same thing over and over and over. You know what I mean? So because believe it or not, they're doing the same thing with Cass. What happened with Enzo? Yeah, he just bashed on Enzo that he's small, that he did this, and he was pulling back. So now he's doing with Daniel Bryan that he's taking his stardom. It's
almost like they like saved that script, and they're like, "Now we'll use it some other time." Like, hey, Daniel Bryan, here, pull out that damn script.
I feel like they just, like you said, they erase names and just add another one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure this is just gonna go to a rematch. Probably Money in the Bank. Bryan's probably gonna take it again. I don't know.
I hope so, because I just don't like Cass.
Yeah, I really don't like Cass. I love Bryan. He's stupid over.
Oh, yeah.
Elias, Rusev, and Bryan are stupid over, bro.
Strowman.
Oh, Lord. Like, they're all almost in the same category.
Yeah.
That's how over they all are, but we'll see what happens with Bryan and Cass.
Yeah, it's funny. Two of them are heels and two of them are faces.
Yep.
And they're probably the 4 most over guys in the company right now.
I think so. And I heard their merch is crazy.
Yeah. First match of the night. So it's a Money in the Bank qualifying match, which is the New Day versus the Bar. So whoever wins gets to pick one of their members, and they get inserted into the Money in the Bank ladder match, which ended up being the New Day. So New Day defeated the Bar. So that means one of the 3 guys will be inserted into the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I hope it's Xavier Woods because he's awesome, bro.
I think he's awesome as well.
Like Corey Graves said again. Oh, no, not Corey Graves. The Miz, because he was guest commentator. I like it. Right. I like when the Miz gets commentators because he's very honest.
Yeah.
When he's talking. And he's talking about the wrestlers, and he gives so many like insight. He said that Cesaro is so underrated, that he's one of the best technicians.
Oh, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, he's like super underrated.
He's extremely underrated.
Yeah, and he was talking about how Woods has been doing great for the past month, and he has. I really think that he deserves to go to the Money in the Bank because he's a great wrestler. He's small, but he's quick, and he moves around the ring like nothing. You know what I mean? And he showed it again,
dude. Okay, so I'm very biased with Xavier Woods. I really like Xavier Woods, and I think maybe why I'm super biased with him is because he's just like a nerd like me. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like it's he's got a YouTube channel. He's a gamer. He's into all this nerdy stuff like I am. I'm extremely biased with him. I freaking love Xavier Woods. But saying that, I think Big E.
Well, he hasn't gotten any type of push.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Big E. But I completely agree. I don't think they can go wrong with any of the 3. I think any of the 3 is gonna perform excellent in that match. But I'm just saying, as an okay, like who do I see maybe even winning from that match from those 3? It's gotta be it's Big E.
Yeah, because what's his name? Oh my God. What's the other 3rd member's name?
Kofi.
It's not gonna be Kofi.
No,
because Kofi's been there, done that.
Kofi's been pushed.
He's been around.
He's been
for
pushed.
A while.
He's been Intercontinental champion, U.S. champion.
Yeah,
he's been pushed.
He's been pushed. So I think maybe it's gonna be either one of them.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, it's because they've been showing off Xavier more.
They have. They've been
showing him off way more than Big E.
Really
I understand the Big E situation. That Big E's actually always just been part of something.
Yeah.
Because he was who was he?
Ziggler.
Was it Ziggler? Yeah. He was Ziggler, part of Ziggler entourage. He was part of that. He's always been something like that. He's been in the company for a minute.
Yeah, he has.
You know, so maybe that'd be cool. I would like to see it because I like Xavier.
I do. I
would like to see him in there. He would be one of the smaller guys in there. I don't see him winning, of course, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Don't get me wrong. I love Xavier Woods, and I would be thrilled if he's in there too. But I'm just going by my prediction of what I think. I think it'll be Big E.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's my prediction. But dude, I'll be cool with Xavier Woods. I love Xavier Woods.
It's a month from now, right?
Nah, is it?
I think so. I heard 4 weeks from Sunday.
Oh my goodness. Feels like forever. Oh, you know what?
Backlash.
But do you know why I feel like forever? Because we had the greatest Royal Rumble, and it felt like it was like pay-per-view, and then WrestleMania, pay-per-view, and it's like, what?
Yeah, it's 4 weeks. I heard it was 4 weeks from
that makes sense.
From Sunday.
I guess that makes sense. We then go to the second match of the night, which we see the debut of Andrade Cien Almas with his.
I changed it.
You changed it.
He was a jobber.
Yeah, it was with the local talent, the local jobber, but Andrade Cien Almas, you changed it in that?
I watched part of it.
Okay, so he made his debut.
Jobber, I'm just like,
he made his debut in the main roster. Ouch! I just hit myself on the table. It was a complete squash. So we, even though he made his debut, you didn't really get to see the talent that he has. I think he's actually really good. But Zelina Vega, his I guess manager, she cut a promo warning the locker room. You know, they're here, they're ready to take over. You know,
he's not a cruiserweight.
No.
He's a cruiserweight. No, but I actually never followed him on NXT. I just don't like him because he's Mexican. No, I'm just.
Well,
he is. That, guys, I'm Mexican. Thank you. I watched part of it. I know he's good. I've actually watched a match of an NXT from him. I know he's good. You could tell he's a heel and he's coming in very cocky. So we'll see what he has to offer the main roster. He is a smaller dude. So usually,
actually, is he really that small?
Well, I guess he just looks.
He might just look on.
Maybe he's like 6 feet.
I think so. I think he's at least 6 feet. Let me see what 5'9". Maybe he is. Holy crap!
He's Mexican, bro.
That's true, man.
What Mexican have you seen that is 6 feet, bro? Other than Alberto Rios. He's a little big. He's a bigger dude.
He's a bigger guy.
He's like over 6 feet.
Yeah.
But other than that, who?
Yeah, probably nobody in the
Mexican,
entire world.
Watch the Mexican luchas. They're all 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nobody in this world is no Mexican in this world is higher than 6 feet.
Yeah, other than they're real. So that's
he's probably the only Mexican in the planet. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Andrade. He looks small. That's why I was like, he looks a little small. He's Daniel Bryan's size.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see him like 5'9" ish. Yeah.
And the thing is about smaller dudes, they need to show off more.
They do.
So they have to be good. They have to be quick, and you can tell he's like that. He's that type of wrestler.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about being smaller and being in not being in a cruiserweight. You have to be quick. You have to show and
you have to show more.
And I'm sure he will. And from the looks of it, they might push him early. I don't know.
Yeah.
WWE's been pushing everybody early, and
it's true.
We'll see if it's a bust.
I don't know. I like him, but didn't like the match. They didn't showcase anything.
It's a jobber, bro.
Yeah. So we move on to the Carmella's celebration, the Melibration, the Royal Melibration.
I didn't really watch it, bro.
I didn't really. I didn't either. I didn't pay too much attention to it. It was just her, blabbing. But then Paige interrupts.
Yeah.
Who announces that she has an opponent for Money in the Bank, and it is introduced that it is Asuka. So Carmella versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. What do you think?
Asuka's gonna take it.
Yeah, there's no way
they're taking them, and I wonder if it's gonna be a fast match. Because every time Carmella encounters Asuka, she runs away.
She does.
So I wonder what I have a feeling this is the way it's gonna go.
Okay.
They're gonna try to they're gonna get in the match.
WWE writers, get your pen and pencils out.
They're gonna be up there in the ring. Carmella's gonna leave. She's like, I don't have to do this. She's gonna grab her title. Either Asuka's gonna go grab her, or Paige is gonna come out and tell her she has to go back in, and that's probably when Asuka's gonna win.
That fast. Well, you know what? It is a stacked pay-per-view. I can definitely see this going a minute or two.
Yeah, I'm serious. And Asuka's known to winning quick, so maybe they'll make this one a record.
Dang, that's interesting.
Because they have since Asuka lost, she hasn't. There's really kind of not what happened to Asuka. We know she's around, but they haven't paid attention to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
so
true.
Maybe doing this and be like, she won the title in
imagine
30 seconds.
So imagine how much Carmella can actually work with if she actually also beats Asuka. Charlotte and Asuka.
If oh my god, I don't know about that, but if she's that valuable, then they'll probably do it.
Was that my wife just sneezing?
Probably. Bless you.
I don't think she either. She has the door open because she's playing Fortnite upstairs, but
I don't know if Carmella's money like that though. Like literally, I don't think
I don't
so.
either.
People
I don't either.
Like her.
I don't
like Asuka. People love Asuka, and I think maybe it's time. I think it's time for Asuka to be a champion. Now that one right there, I'll give it to you.
She wrote back, thanks. She just texted me.
I think it's time, like something like that. You know how we thought that Asuka was gonna become a champion real quick.
Yeah, that's right.
Do this, but it's been a few months that she hasn't. They made her lose. I thought she
on
was gonna
SmackDown
go straight.
too.
I thought she was gonna go straight to being a champion without losing.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
True.
So something like that is cool. Like give her time. She lost, but we know she's great. And now, it's time for you to be a champion.
I can see that.
Not like Ronda Rousey. She comes in, wrestles one time, does one armbar. All right, you ready?
All right. I'm ready for the armbar. Nah, you're. I guess you're right. I'll go with that. But man, I just feel like just thinking about Carmella, the program that they can come up with Carmella if she also has beaten, Asuka as well. If they add that she also beat Asuka, dude, I think they could come up with some pretty fun stuff. I don't know, but
the thing is, it depends how creative the writers are.
Oh yeah.
As we known, maybe I have a feeling they probably switched the writers, bro, because this Raw beat 3 Raws behind them like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this SmackDown was good too, but the past 2-3 Raws they've been horrible. It's just been boring.
Yeah.
And like I like watching wrestling. It's a pastime for me, and I know lately I've been super busy.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to watch it. And what I want to watch is something good.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
it's like, bro, you're taking 3 hours of my time here and there during the week.
Yeah.
I want every time I watch, I want to watch something nice. And this time I actually enjoyed it because I watched Raw in parts.
Yeah.
I actually, because I was so tired yesterday, I was trying to watch Raw and I was listening to Sami Zayn and I just passed out.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I mean? But I woke up later on that night and I finished it up and I enjoyed it. Like, it was cool and everything. But the past few Raws has just been crap. So I'm like, maybe they did switch up the writers, or they, I don't know, they threatened them saying y'all better come up with something nicer. They're all like, all right, but Roman is gonna have the same shit. All right, that's the deal.
Right. You guys gotta come up with something else for everybody else, but Roman stays the same. Same script, guys.
Hey, Roman, if you ever listen to it, I'm sorry, man.
He is listening to it right now. Absolutely. Yeah. There's no way that he's not listening to it.
Do you know that Jericho's podcast is the #1 downloaded podcast? I think
probably wrestling podcast.
No, I heard like
more than his podcast not downloaded more than Joe Rogan's podcast. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know, because I heard he's like, his podcast is pretty big.
His podcast is awesome. I love his podcast. I listen to his podcast all the time.
Does he post once a week?
I think twice a week, once a week, something like that. Something like that.
Because I heard he doesn't talk just about wrestling. He talks about other stuff.
Yeah, he'll talk about other stuff. But I find it hard to believe that his podcast is more successful than like Joe Rogan's podcast. Joe Rogan's podcast is freaking legit.
I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, his podcast is really good.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about the
the Melibration. I don't know. I hope Asuka beats her. I wouldn't see a good match the same way it was. There was Charlotte. I noticed that they tried to have a good match. They tried. Charlotte let her wrestle. Yeah, but it's hard to let somebody wrestle when you're that good.
Jonathan, I want to tell you congratulations. You've changed my mind. I actually do think this match is gonna go like a minute. Now, the more that you tell me, the more I feel like it's starting to make more sense. The card is stacked. They don't really want to waste too much time. Asuka is the perfect opponent for her to be beaten like quickly. I think the more that it sinks in, the more I can actually see it happening.
Yeah, I think. I'm telling you, bro. I can already see it happening. Carmella probably slapping her the way she screams, and slapping her. Asuka making her dumbass face that she does, and starts talking in Japanese, and and then just beat her ass. I swear to God, I have a feeling that that's how it's gonna go, because it's hard to it's hard to rest. Like I said, wrestle somebody when you're that good. Because I saw that Charlotte tried to let her wrestle. She tried. They wanted to let her match, but it's hard, man. It's hard to, because I don't know. Then I don't think they've ever wrestled either. So maybe in NXT. Because Carmella was in NXT, right?
She was in NXT. Yeah. Maybe in NXT. Interesting. We're gonna move on to the third match of the night, which was a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match, which saw Becky Lynch, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville.
Hey, Mandy Rose.
I like Mandy Rose's entrance. I love
her entrance, bro. I wanted to fast forward it, but I couldn't. I'm like, because
you're like, can it go slower?
Because I was watching it before I came. That's why I'm almost there, because I was right here. I was trying to watch it, and I wasn't able to watch Shinsuke. I was watching part of it. And I was like, I need to fast forward this so I can watch the rest of it. But I couldn't, bro. I was so mesmerized with that. And then the way she walks is just like, everyone's just like, you're just like going with her, bro. And I was like, okay, cool. The match was decent.
Okay, so this is a horrible example, but I'm gonna say it. For some reason, she reminds me of. Okay, so Batman and Robin, Poison Ivy. Remember when Poison Ivy would do the little thing, the poison or whatever, the dust.
And kind of hypnotize
the men. I feel like her entrance is very similar,
and I believe that's what they're trying to do.
I believe it's like, I'm like, I watch her entrance, I'm like, huh,
she's beautiful, bro. So that's what they're trying to go with, and with Corey Gray's commentary just goes perfect.
Corey Gray
just goes perfect, bro. So it's the match was decent. I wonder, why did they do this? I thought Becky Lynch lost already.
I thought so too. I don't understand what happened. I thought last week was the Money in the Bank qualifying match.
They did say it was qualifying match, and I think she is qualified to be in the match. We should actually look that up. But I don't know. It was kind of like last week all over again.
It was. I'm glad Becky won. I think a lot of people are behind Becky. They want to see Becky champion again, and I do too.
She deserves it, man.
But I agree. When they mentioned that, I was like, wait a second. I thought Becky got beat for the Money in the Bank qualifying match last week.
Is there not any other women in there that they can go in and qualify? You got Naomi's been absent for a while.
Yeah, she has. Well, they did announce that next week on SmackDown, Samoa Joe and Big Cass will fight for the last spot for the men's, and Billie Kay and Lana will fight for the last spot for the women's.
Billie Kay is gonna get in. Wait, yeah. When was the last time Lana wrestled?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I hope Joe wins.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Joe would be.
I think Joe will win. I just think because he doesn't have a program with anybody right now.
Yeah, Joe. I think Joe would be good in a Money Bank with all those ladders, bro. Joe is ruthless in the ring, bro. Yeah. So I have a feeling him being in there is from so far what's in the men. Yeah. I think they have really good people up there. Yeah. Really good people.
They do.
And I think it's gonna be an awesome match. You got Rusev. Yeah, bro. You got The Miz. You got Finn Balor. You got Strowman. Big ass Strowman. I don't know that he's probably just gonna go halfway through the ladder,
right? Just pick it up.
Crap. And who else is in there? And then if you have
one of the New Day guys,
so I think it's gonna be cool because you got all types of this. I think this is maybe one of the first Money in the Banks that you have all types of people.
Well, you have more people too. Normally it's been 6, I think and then they're going to 8, 4 each brand.
4. Yeah, you have all types of people. Like you got Xavier Woods that he's more of a hoppy type of person that he can move around. Same thing with Finn Balor.
If they go with Xavier Woods.
Yeah, if they go with them, or you got Finn Balor that he's the same way. He's agile and everything. And then you got the bigger dudes like Strowman. Joe is considered a bigger
guy.
You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be good, man. I think it's gonna be good.
I am excited for Money in the Bank. We go to the main event, which you didn't finish watching. Is that what you said?
No, I didn't finish watching.
So Nakamura and AJ Styles, the winner of this match is going to pick the stipulation for the championship match at Money in the Bank. So Nakamura changed his music so that people won't sing to his music. Yeah, and England found a way to sing to it. So I mean, it was funny, but I
like his entrance.
I do too. This match was actually really good. I think this might have been their probably their best match they've had.
I'm gonna watch it when I get home.
I thought it was really good. It might have been
one.
Yeah, Nakamura won. Again, it wasn't for the championship. It was just for the winner was going to pick the stipulation. Now I'm gonna say something about these sort of matches. Not this match in general because but just the idea. I always see they do these matches. Okay, well you're gonna face this guy. And you're gonna face let me take this for example, this match. Okay, Shinsuke Nakamura, you're gonna face AJ Styles, and if you win, you're gonna pick your stipulation for the pay-per-view. I hate that type of match.
Yeah,
I'd rather it be like, okay, Shinsuke Nakamura pick a partner, AJ Styles pick a partner. Whoever's team wins, then Nakamura, if your team won, you get to pick the stipulation for the AJ fight.
I actually don't like that either because it takes away from the main match.
From the main match, it's like, okay, we want to see them one-on-one. Okay, we know Nakamura won. Why wasn't this a title match? Nakamura would have been already champion. You know what I mean? Like it's
happened before, and I think it's happened with AJ Styles before.
Right.
Too.
So it happened. It's happened so many times, and that's always been something that bugs me, writing wise.
And
but
I'm kind of like I'm almost over Nakamura and AJ Styles. I really hope that this next match coming up in Money in the Bank is the last match they have because I think they've ruined the dream match.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's been all writing, dude, because I guarantee you that was not their plan. I guarantee that Nakamura and AJ, if they was just their plan, they would do something completely badass. It's definitely the writing. It's for sure the writing. Did they score on us?
I don't think so. I think it's still 1-0.
Okay, good. 1-0.
Man, we gotta get that 2-1 lead, bro.
For real, man. But yeah, I really enjoyed the match. So now it looks like Nakamura will be picking the stipulation for Money in the Bank.
He didn't say what?
Nope, he didn't say it. Probably, yeah, you're right. Like you said, they're still a month away. So probably next week we'll find out.
Bro, I don't know. The whole Nakamura crap is. And then AJ, I'm over it. I'm over their balls.
The balls,
bro. I swear, if this Money in the Bank, somebody gets hit in the balls, I'm done. It's like, come on, man.
If somebody does not get hit in the balls, I'm done.
I'll watch the match.
Yeah.
I like the last match, so if this one was good, but I the same thing with you. I don't like that they do that because it takes away from the main match.
Yeah, it does.
So it's be like, okay, now we know that AJ is gonna win.
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't like that type of match. Because if I was Nakamura, I'd be like, what the hell, man? I just beat him. I'm champ.
I hope that AJ wins because if AJ loses, he has an automatic rematch, and they're gonna do it. True, and
they're gonna do it again.
Dude, I'm just over it. Like I'm over it. It's kind of like a dream match.
That got ruined by WWE writers.
Yeah, a dream match is The Rock and Hulk Hogan. That was a dream match.
It's true. It only happened once, and it was really good.
That was it. That's a dream match. Like what they wanted, Undertaker and Sting, that would have been a dream match.
That would have been a dream match
because it would have just been once. This has been way too many times,
and written horribly.
Yeah, man. Be like, all right. I wonder if the writers wake up and they're like, all right, who do we got today? Oh, we got AJ and Nakamura. All right. Let's see. What do we hit? In the balls.
All right, let's work with that, guys.
All right, can you guys work around that? All right, guys.
Good meeting.
It was a good meeting. I'll see you guys next time. And then next week, also it was a tie that hit in the balls. Let's go with that one again, man. Let's see what comes out. Like, come on, bro. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's like, so that's why maybe things will change. Maybe from the looks of what happened this past Monday and Tuesday. With everybody, the writing and all this stuff, maybe it's something different.
Maybe there's bright skies ahead. You know what I mean? Clear skies.
Did you notice too that I don't think that they're going with the whole with the Rusev and Aiden England separating them just yet.
Good,
because they had a little segment where Lana came in saying that she has a match and she was kind of with them. They're like, oh, and what day? I don't know. I feel like there was, because last time it was tension. Like they tried to make it like she didn't want them, want him, but we'll see. I don't know. It was kind of weird. I hope not, because I think they have a good pair so far. Yeah. I do see them feuding in the future. Maybe the same way Ziggler and McIntyre are going to feud in the future. Right. Because those are tag teams that aren't made to be.
Did we just score again?
Long-term tag teams. I think open net.
We scored.
Look at that.
Oh, hella open. Whoa. Did we? Oh, and they scored too. Wait a second.
Oh, shit, I didn't see that.
So, oh man. So we responded to the score really quickly.
That's, you know what I've noticed? We do respond to scores real quick, because last time, the last game, they made a goal, bro. Less than 30 seconds in, we hit them back in.
Yeah, man. All right, let's finish up this podcast.
We gotta watch this game. But yes, like I was saying, that Aiden English and Rusev doesn't look like they're going anywhere so far.
I'm glad.
But like we said, I know that they will split up in the future.
Yeah.
Because they're not of course they're not made to be a tag team match. It's just, I've heard Aiden English say that just happened.
Yeah, accidentally.
And that the Rusev day was just technically like a joke type of thing, and look what happened.
Yeah, it was all an accident, but yeah, look at that.
What if Rusev takes the Money in the Bank, bro, and that's his push?
Ooh, I wouldn't mind that.
I would see him winning. Actually, I really would. Rusev and Lana, like she said.
God. Well,
I don't know said, bro.
Okay, that's taking it too far. That's taking it way too far. Don't know about Lana part, but the Rusev part,
it would be good. They need to do something with him, because he knows his worth, and he's gonna end up leaving.
Yeah, he's gonna leave
if they don't do anything to him, and he's gonna be great anywhere he goes.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You have anything else to add?
No, I think that this podcast was pretty good, and I talked a lot.
Yeah, it's about time, dude.
I know.
Everybody give him a round of applause.
Hey.
Yeah, not yourself. No, but no. Well, I think again,
it was the show, bro. It was both shows. It was a good show. I liked it. It's because when I'm watching them, I kind of like start thinking, I'm like, oh crap, this is something good to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
While I'm watching it, and sometimes you can't watch it and I watch it. You remember when I wasn't watching them and you would tell me, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's good. I don't know. I think this podcast is going somewhere. And
I think our podcast always goes however we feel Raw and SmackDown went. Yeah. If Raw and SmackDown sucked, our podcast sucks, because we just aren't interested in talking about it.
Yeah, because it's not like that we're tired or anything, because I'm tired as shit right now. You know, I just came from work. Yeah. But it was a good the last 2 days they were good. So so that's why you got that enthusiasm in that.
That's our measuring stick. If Raw and SmackDown are good, we're good. If Raw and SmackDown suck, we suck too.
That's true. We do skip through certain things.
We do.
Because we do have the technology to fast forward.
Yeah. No way, Jose.
No way, Jose. Maybe just the conga line. Hey, I gotta give it to him, bro. He'll do good once everything's behind him.
Once he gets rid of that
conga line gets cut, he'll be all right.
True.
Maybe the hair too, but other than that, we'll be good.
That's true.
Anyways,
is that it?
I'm done.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us on the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. We will be back next week in your favorite local station, on your iTunes, on your YouTubes, on your Anchors, and watch out for us. We're gonna start
going around and being on Facebook and all that stuff. So you guys can find us.
John's gonna take care of that for us.
I'm gonna take care of that for you. We'll come up with the page and all that stuff. So
our beautiful faces
get out there.
Are finally gonna be on air. Which, granted, they can see my face on YouTube already anyway. So
that's true. If you guys,
but your face, dude, you should wear a mask.
I would too, dude. If we ever start recording this, I will always wear a mask.
Would you really? Would you really
always wear a mask?
That would be so hilarious, dude. Let's just go to Swap and get your Rey Mysterio mask, bro. Dude, or get your Sin Cara mask, bro.
No, bro. La Parca
mask, Sin Cara mask, something,
anything, bro.
Dude, that would be
Kane mask.
A Kane mask.
Oscar mask. You know what? I'm gonna get an Oscar mask, bro.
Get the Oscar mask.
I'm gonna get an Oscar. I'm down, bro.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
If we I'm sure we do. We will in the future.
In the future, I'm sure we will.
We'll do. I'll wear a mask, and you guys will never know my beautiful face.
So all of our friends in YouTube who listen to us, we are sorry for you listening on YouTube when it's all video, but we will put videos eventually. But it's just a lot of work. Yeah, we are.
We're pretty decent.
Yeah, and we want to save John's face until we do a hair versus mask match between you and I, right?
Bro, we can do that, or we can put it. We can put it on one of the matches that we watch. Not Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles, because
it's true. We could be betting like that. Hey, okay, I'll do this and you do that. If that'd be funny, actually.
We can't do hair. Oh yeah, because you don't got hair.
I know I'm bald. I don't know, man.
I'm sure my hair by then also be long too. So we'll see what we can do with that.
That'd be interesting. All right. Anyways. Well, that was fun. Today was fun.
Today was decent. It was good, man.
Yeah. All right.
It wasn't decent. It was good.
It was good. Yeah. Well, we will be back next week for another Below Average Wrestling podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. Go Vegas Knights.
Bye.